Let's talk saws. A good dovetail saw should have a nice, stiff, heavy spine, fine teeth that are filed for a rip cut, and almost no set. If you buy a cheap dovetail saw that doesn't have these fundamental features, you're going to have problems.
That doesn't mean a little pull saw won't work, but the blade is pretty floppy and it can bend pretty easily. I've cut a lot of dovetails with these kind of saws, but generally when you get into thicker hardwoods, they can lead to a lot of frustration. But that doesn't mean you have to spend a fortune. A back saw or gent saw, like this one made by Crown, is the type of saw that's used by a lot of great woodworkers. I've even seen Charles Neal and Tommy McDonald using this type of saw. It has a thin, fine blade with almost no set, a reinforced brass back for extra weight, and a nice rosewood pull handle. Of course, gent saws do have their flaws. The brass spines still tend to be a little too light, and that pull handle can be a little uncomfortable when you're doing really hard woods. You can buy Crown dovetail saws with a traditional Western handle, but they also tend to be a little small for my hands. So, like any good woodworker, we came up with our own solution. It's a hybrid dovetail saw. We made a handle that would fit my hand perfectly and fastened it to the toe of a Crown back saw. This way we have the best of both worlds. We can use whichever style handle we want for whichever project we're doing, and having a handle on the opposite end adds weight to the spine of the saw and makes it cut much more comfortably. Having the handle on the other end also helps you to line up the saw just right when you first start making your cut.